Good morning and welcome to Caretaker's Corner, where we discuss everything that has to do with taking care of your elderly disabled parents, disabled spouses, adult disabled children, and ourselves. My name is CJ and I am your guide on this journey. And today I'm going to be going over the Caretaker's Bill of Rights. It's something I've been working on. There's only 5 right now. I may add to it as time goes on. As an update, Barbara has another surgery on Wednesday, so we're kind of in the process of getting everything ready for the surgery. Also, I want to give a shout out to one of our caretakers out there, Janet, who has been in the hospital this week. She's getting better. We love you and we hope you get better and get out of that hospital and start running around again. Uh, Wonderful woman, extremely energetic, likes to go out and do lots of stuff. I love her to death. For 2 years, we've been talking about medications, legal forms, doctors, keeping up with documents, taking care of ourselves. But today we're just going to talk about us and our rights. Not the person you care for, but the person staring back at you in that mirror. You've been told what you should do for so long. You might have forgotten that you're allowed to feel and how you're allowed to feel. As I've mentioned before several times, caretaking is a marathon. It's not a sprint. God willing, it will not be a sprint. It's a long-term thing. Like I said, I have been a caretaker for most of my life once I stopped to think about it. And you can't finish a marathon if you can't breathe. And if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to breathe. The key takeaway I want you to take from this whole video is a burnout isn't failure of will. It's a result of ignoring our rights, even if these are just some that I put together. Caretaker Bill of Rights. Right now it's got 5 simple rights. I believe that I've probably covered all these rights in separate videos, which is kind of why I've put it together into this one document. I thought I had posted this before, but when I went to look, I couldn't find where I'd posted it. So I will repost it in the pinned comment for this video. That way you have access to it and can print it out. You can copy and paste it into a document for yourself. I'll see if I can put it down as a downloadable document, which might be what I did last time. So right number 1, you have the right to take care of yourself. This is not an act of selfishness. It's an act of stewardship. Like I have said multiple times before, you cannot take care of somebody else if you are dragging butt yourself. Okay? If you're not feeling well, you cannot provide good service to your loved ones. You cannot take care of them. Like when I'm run down, I cannot take good care of Barbara or my mom. Here's a good case in point. We've been doing a lot of overtime at work, and Barbara's had a lot of doctor's appointments. We have the upcoming surgery. We are doing the renovations on the house. A lot of stuff has just been having to be done for all that, and I've just been exhausted. And normally I meal prep on Sundays so that and I try to use as fresh, whole food products as I can to prepare those meals, mainly due to my food allergies and my dietary issues. But it provides the better meal. I mean, it's healthier, let's face it. But I've been so exhausted that I've been coming home and just whatever microwave item I've got is what she's been getting. So yesterday I took the time because we had storms in the area. So I took the time to do a lot of meal prep for this week because we're both going to be just crazy. I mean, the last time she had surgery, she was in so much pain for so long. So I want to make sure that it's one less thing I have to worry about this week. I have been so run down not because I'm not taking care of myself, just because of the way everything's presented. Getting a lot of sleep has not been an option, so it's just been exhausting. I have not been able to take care of her the way I would like. All right. Right number 2, we have the right to feel a range of emotions, including anger, sadness, exhaustion. What was I just talking about? Without labeling ourselves as a bad person. Now, I have done a whole series on how we think about things and how we label ourselves in bad ways. I will probably put that as the playlist at the end of the video. Just because we feel emotions doesn't mean we're a bad person. It means we're human and we are taking care of somebody that we truly love and we care about. And that is why we go through all those emotions. It's not that we are a bad person. It's that we feel so much and we love this person so much that we are going through a lot when they're not doing well. Right number 3, we have the right to seek help and set boundaries. I am a caregiver, I am not a martyr, and we are allowed to set boundaries. Our loved ones do not get to treat us like we are staff, because we are not staff. We are caretakers. We are providing better care for them than they could probably get in a nursing home in a lot of instances. And we are doing it with love. And for some of us, we're doing, there are a lot of caretakers out there that they're doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. So we do not have to be treated poorly. We are allowed to set boundaries. I have very strict boundaries around my time. Like with my mom, I visit her certain days of the week. Now, I am flexible. Like this week, we got storms yesterday, so I couldn't go mow her lawn yesterday. So after I post this video and feed Barbara, I'm going to go mow her lawn on a Sunday, which I don't normally do. I try not to leave the house on Sundays except to, run to the grocery store or something because it's my relaxation and meal prep day and getting ready for the week. That is my boundary. If left open, keep me going all night every day, not just her. Barbara knows that after a certain hour, I go to sleep. And if I ask her before I go to sleep, is there anything you need? Food, drink, whatever. So that way I know that she has everything she needs before I lay down to go to sleep. If it's an emergency, she has some sort of a medical issue or something that she needs me to wake up for, I will wake up for that. And she knows she can wake me up for that. She cannot wake me up to go get her a book off of the table or something. I'm not sure that I ever had any problem with Barbara outside of that issue, or even with that issue. Barbara's pretty good about my schedule and everything. And then I am in counseling, and so is Barbara over the accident last year. And I do not have a problem with that. I do not feel upset about that in any way. As a matter of fact, I think it's helped me quite a lot. Seek the help. Also, when we talk about seeking help on this one, we're not just talking about like emotional and mental health. When mom got out of the nursing home and when my dad got out of the nursing home, we had a lot of medical professionals coming to the house to help with them and to help them maintain their independence. And I consider that a form of help. If you have other family members that can help you, asking them to cover you for a day or to help take them to a doctor's appointment is massively great. When mom first got out of the nursing home, she had a lot of doctor's appointments. And I can't take off time to take her to her doctor's appointments because I've already got my time for Barbara. And I'm past the point where I get paid for any time I take off right now. So my aunt and her sister, wonderful people whom I love and adore, shout out to you guys, came down and were taking her to the her appointment. My aunt actually stayed with her for like a week, God bless the woman, to help her out as she tried to, get used to moving around outside of the nursing home. Ask for that help. And I'm horrible about that. I will be the first person to tell you I suck at asking for help. I would rather just do it myself in most cases. It's amazing. At work, I'm relatively good at delegating, but I am not very good about asking for help outside of work because it's like I just don't, this is something that is my responsibility. I don't want to interfere with somebody else's plans or their lives, so I have trouble asking for help. Now, where we've got this surgery coming up, Robin was going to go with me to the surgery, but she's out of town because her mom was in the hospital. That's Janet. First thing I did when all that went down is I asked Brandy, Barb's little sister, if she could possibly still get the day off. So her or Sean are going to help me out for that day, which is a big boon because last time it was a really long surgery. I wouldn't leave the hospital because they weren't telling me, hey, this is going to be a 7-hour surgery. They said it's going to be a 1-hour surgery. And when it kept going longer and longer, I'll be honest, I freaked out. I mean, I was like, okay, something's not right. Ask for that help when you need it. Like I said, I've gotten a little bit better about it. Kind of like how we share this house with my friends. That's because I needed help with Barbara and they were willing to help me. It's really hard to work full time, especially when she first came down with the TN. We didn't know what was going on at that time. This was how we solved the problem. They offered us to move in when I'm at work. They take care of her. They watch her and help her out and help me make sure that she's safe. For that, I am blessed. That might be another right we need to add on here. A right to remember that we are blessed individuals. I have been blessed with some wonderful people that are willing to help me when I need it. So we have that right to seek that help. And I do want to thank everyone I just mentioned for all the help they've provided. I could not do this caretaking journey without them, and I sure couldn't keep this channel going without them. Right number 4, we have the right to maintain a life outside of caregiving, whether it's photography, a hobby, or just a quiet cup of coffee. See, you like that one. We have that right. We have that necessity to take that 15 minutes. We have that right to go on a weekend vacation without taking those people that we care for with us. We have the right to enjoy ourselves outside of that role and not feel guilty about it. Don't feel guilty about going out and doing something without the person or people that you take care of. Now, in my case, like Barbara goes with me anything I do outside of work usually because we're married, we're a family. But my mom does not always go where Barbara and I plan to go. And where my stepdad just passed away, she was kind of sad about that because, she's used to going places with my stepdad. My mom's 72 and can't necessarily keep up with me. Barbara can't keep up with me. We're going to places where, like, I tried to include her in some things. She gave it her best shot, but she's usually exhausted way before I even have the ability to stop what I'm doing. I try to include her on little trips, but anything that's a big trip, like an all-day thing, she just can't do. I think she's kinda understanding that, but I don't know for sure. Also, I can't feel guilty about it because I don't wanna put her in a position where she's going to overextend herself and then be tired and hurt herself, and she gets tired really easy lately. Right number 5, we have the right to be appreciated and seen for the invisible work we do every single day. We have the right for them to love us and appreciate us. We don't have the right to be mistreated, and that is the easiest way I can put it. Now, I have to say, I don't think I've been mistreated by anybody that I've ever been a caretaker for. With my mother-in-law, we did have some wonderful arguments over the years, but never actually mistreated, although she did think I mistreated her by not giving her coffee one morning. We have the right to be appreciated. And if the person you're taking care of isn't really appreciative of what you're doing, I mean, they don't have to, like, yeah, oh, thank you for every time you do something. But if they are mistreating you, then you have the right to not be in that situation. If they are abusing you verbally, emotionally, or even physically, you have the right not to be in that situation. You have the right to be appreciated, not abused. I hope you remember that. That's a very important point. So I hope these rights have helped you. I will, like I said, I will put them in the pinned comments, and I hope you take them to heart. We have these rights. Like I said, I think I just added another one for gratitude. And I hope you have a wonderful week. I will keep you all updated about Barbara. I love you guys. Go out and have a wonderful week. Remember to love those around you. I know a lot of people that have been in this situation this week where we weren't sure that they were all going to be able to say that to their loved ones again. So be sure to remember to tell somebody every day that you do love them and that you thank them. Have a wonderful week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and put anything you want in the comments. Love you guys. Bye bye.